All right, so we're back at it for another day. We are airing this thing up off this thing, which, long story short, I just ran that out of gas. It had a full tank when I left it. So, we'll discuss about how it ran all night. And at least I think it did. Or somebody stole all of our gas. But anyways, we're airing this up to open this valve up here on the side, because this is an air operated valve, so that way when we are spreading our pumpkin water or whatever we use this for, because we will spread out a field with this, it's got set up with a spreader spout, or watering the roads because we have a permit for that. Got to air this tank up so that way we can open this valve and it'll take and flow all the water out. But all I'm really doing is trying to air up our boom, and I just did that to fill this hose full of water, so that way somebody really needs to clean up around here. But I can hook this into the front here, and then I got 9,000-ish gallons on tap, which it's not full, but that's what it can hold. And another 2,000 here, so got 11,000 gallons. I can spray quite a few acres out of this, but I got about 100 acres of soybeans left to spray. So, yeah. Anyways, that's got corn spray in it, so I want to get it rinsed out, boom's cleaned out. So that way tomorrow, well, probably won't be tomorrow, but Friday I can get into finishing soybeans. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. All right. So, anyways, we got this hooked up now. We got our blocker plate in here because this is a giant spring-loaded actuator that the air pushes it open and it sets down. So we gotta have a little thing in here to hold her open. And yeah, but we're hooked up, good to go. We can shut this off so we don't run it out of gas again. So yeah, that was cool. But are we gonna shut off here or just kind of keep chugging along? But yeah, anyways, so we'll get our pump fired up and put some water on this thing. Need this one here. And we'll just go kick our valve open over here, and she'll be all set to roll. All right, so we're going out here to rinse our boom out, just give her a quick little rinse. And yeah, just load her back up one or two more times, rinse her out. Nothing too crazy, so. All right, so we're headed up to the farm. We're gonna I got a section control valve that is an issue on this thing. Hole number 3 right here, this one don't work, so. We're gonna go change it out. I got one sitting up there and I just haven't done it. So we're gonna go do that quick. And we are gonna put a new tank sight gauge on this thing. Because first time filling up for the day. Well, the first rinse I did, couldn't actually tell how much I had in it. And it turns out I had like a half a tank. So yeah, we're gonna put a new one on because I didn't know I was that full. So better find a new one of those. I got a whole roll of this stuff, so I'll just throw it on. I usually have to do it after pre-merge before nitrogen anyways, so hopefully we get to side dressing some nitrogen because we need to, because the corn is starting to really take off. This corn looks terrible because it's got some really wet feet. I mean, you can see it playing around some spots here and whatnot, but this is a wet field. I mean, you can see where it drowned it out. I don't know how well you can see that, but it drowned it out. I mean, there's corn in there, but you can see how well some of this is grown. Just spectacular. And then we got some corn that's 6 foot, 7 foot tall already. So we're taking a yield hit because of too much rain this year, which is awesome. So glad that's happening. But I guess it's better than taking a yield hit because of no rain, because the sand ground, it looks pretty good. This is neighbor's corn. That's on some sandier soil. But these beans look good. Can't complain about some of the stuff around, but this isn't working out on some fields. But we're gonna go get our stuff fixed and be ready to spray when we can. All right, just like that, new section control is working. I don't know what the green wire is for. We won't worry about that, but this one's junk. Got a nice Deutsch connector in there. Time to go with that. All right, so you can see why I can't see, you know, why I can't see. Is that how you'd say that? But, yeah, just a little bit different. You know, you can actually see this one through it. You can't see nothing through that one. So, yeah, that's why that's changed. Got our new valve on. Let's get her back over and ready to do some spraying tomorrow, maybe the next day. All right, back at it for another day. We are gonna go spray the last 100, I think it works out to be like 110 acres of soybeans. But yeah, that's what we're working on. We're trying a new round of spray today. So we've always ran Enlist, but we are gonna try some Liberty. It's actually generic, but you know, there's no generic Enlist. So we're gonna try it, see how it works. I don't know. We've always had great luck with Enlist. And I'm a firm believer, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of guy. So we'll see, we'll try it. I'm also not against trying things, so we'll see what happens. But we're gonna get mixed up and head out to the field. Well, we are mixed up and we are heading out to the field, so we're past step one today. But yeah, looks like the weeds are dying in the corn, so that's a plus. And yeah, so we're gonna get after it. All right, so let's try this again now that I got the section control working. I must have had it on the wrong way. Is all I can figure, as in off was on and on was off and whatever. But anyways, I needed to twist it actually on the back there on the solenoid or the valve thing, whatever you want to call it. But kicks on now, so yeah, we're gonna go and see how it works, because it worked the other day. I cleaned the boom out and then put it on. That's why. That explains why it never worked. But all right, anyways, let's get this thing sprayed because it's getting a little fuzzy in there. All right, so we're back for our second load of the day. Just gonna get loaded up here, get it done with. I don't know, it's going. Been looking at some beans and thinking the germination is a little weird this year, which could very well be because how much rain we've had. But it's weird because there's some bean plants that are this tall and then some that are just starting to come out of the ground, and I don't know what we got going on there. That's kind of interesting. And they've been in the ground for a month now. Yeah, full month. So they're just starting to come out. I don't know what we got going on. We've had plenty of moisture. Maybe they don't like that much moisture. Who knows, but we're gonna get loaded up and go. Well, it was going good. So I knocked the spray nozzle off. So we're gonna head up to the shop, and I think I got a couple extras in the box, but I don't know, for some reason I don't carry them with me, or carry one with me at least, but it is what it is. We had some branches down in the end of the field from the windstorm we got that also took the roof off the building, and I was just gonna spray over top of them and caught one, so now here we are, not doing that because I just bumped it and it broke. But hopefully we can get these weeds killed pretty good. They're getting a little big, so we'll just run up quick and do it and be done with it. So yeah, it'll be fun, so much fun. All right, so we're on our last batch of spray for the day slash hopefully year, not kind of for the year. hopefully weed killing, at least on the crops. So yeah, I mean, we've gotten, where are we at for the year? We are gonna break 1,300 acres with this load. So yeah, I mean, it's a good little year. So you probably do that in a day, but this old girl's been working hard. So good to see that the weeds finally died out there. Now that we got the pre-emerge did not work this year at all. So at least on down here, I sprayed it on 3 or 4 fields and just did not work out. But the ground up in Rothbury did a good job on. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but there's something to it, I'm sure. But yeah, we're gonna get out here. We got this field back here to spray, back behind that one. It's got 38 acres, so it worked out perfect. Ended on a full tank and be done with it. So hopefully it's not too wet though, because that was the second to last field planted because I couldn't get across it. It was too wet. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're all caught up now on spraying for this week. All the corn sprayed, all the beans are sprayed. Next week we'll probably roll into putting 28 on corn. Actually, it's not 28 this year, it's 32. So we'll be putting 32 on corn because come to find out we can get it here, depending on the time. We're a little far north for it, but putting it on the corn should be fine. It's more the wintertime freezing thing. So I guess 32 freezes and 28 doesn't. So explain that one to me. But I don't know. Anyways, this thing here, as in, is there a way to flip this? So anyways, this thing, it's got a flat tire on it. As, I don't know, I think I told you guys that. That one right there is flat. Crap, we were supposed to have that off today. Well, didn't get that done. But, yeah, so, gotta work on that later today. But it is what it is. Because we got 4 new tires for it anyways. It is what it is. But 4 new tires that we gotta have. We're gonna take 2 off and 2 off, take them up and get them changed. But I got busy with other things, I guess. So we'll get to that later.